Welcome into this week's edition of Rolling with Stone. Courtney Davis alongside head coach Tom Stone. Coach, big weekend for you guys. It was senior weekend, slow start, a lot of emotions, but then Janine Becky does what Janine is great at, and a huge breakaway goal for the win, 1-0 over Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of emotions wrapped up in that day. Saying goodbye to this class is difficult, and of course you're not saying goodbye, but you're having that chance to honor them. All the families are in town. We were pretty dead out of the gate, and credit Kansas, who I thought played extremely well. Basically put 6 players in the middle of midfield and had a lot of the game and a lot of the ball. Halftime, tried to make some changes, tried to get the girls back on track in terms of what would be required if they wanted to get back in the game. They did all the work to wrestle some of that momentum back. And then, 10 minutes in, Katie Heat plays a great ball, and Janine scores an awesome goal. So now we're ahead of them. Now they're chasing us. Now they're chasing the game, and the whole game really turned on its head. Unfortunately, we were able to close it out.
What really sticks out to you the most about this matchup in Ames against the Cyclones?
Just that this is a team in transition. Tony's going to do a phenomenal job with this program, but this is one of those transition years as he gets his standards in and his players in and his time in. And, we all know what's coming up there. We know what he's going to do. And so that makes him a little unpredictable. How will they shape up? How will they play against us? And just focus on playing our game, doing what we do well, and making sure that every player is prepared mentally. We physically, I think we'll be ready. The team's had a great schedule to get us ready for all these games that are coming up. But every team goes up there, has a different game plan, and ours has to be executed, the best we can to get the result we want.
Is there any maybe specifics you're putting towards this week to get out of the gate a bit faster?
I think if somebody had that magic bullet, they needed to give it to me a long time ago. This team occasionally needs to be tapped on the shoulder, but there's been other games where we've come out of the gate and just been on fire. We were great against TCU, we were great against Texas in that regard, and in the non-conference season we were great against Arizona and Arizona State in the first half. So, I think every team has little inconsistencies throughout the year. You want to shave those down to almost nothing as you head into the end of the year, and so just stressing consistency and stressing focus and getting ready and using all the things that we've been through to propel us forward. And, the spirit at practice today was great. There's a lot left in the tank for these guys.
Well, the road trip begins on Thursday as Texas Tech will head up to Iowa State for a Friday night matchup against the Cyclones. You can catch all the action all weekend long here at Texas Tech TV or follow along on the road at Texas Tech Soccer on Twitter. We'll see you next week.